opposing defenses. The Warriors, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Buford's checked in. Williams with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Good! West has got 10 points in the game.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
The dish to Freak.
Williams.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Grant dishes to Matthews. Pick by West. Clock at 4. Pass to Matthews. The second chance effort. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And stolen by Freak. And that one is hammered home.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Count the bucket. West has got 6 in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to Bogut. Again, Golden State.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Williams passes to Henson. Dallas moving the ball around. Grant gets a wide open look. Barnes grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Freak with it. Now defended by Grant. Here's Freak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Shape up. Shape up.
Here is Matthews. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Green is out there with John Henson. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha. And it's Carpenter in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And stolen by Freak. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Freak's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dallas. Bryant comes in for Sefolosha. And Golden State also making a change. Buford, he's checked in for Green.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Passes it to Tucker. There's the feed to Matthews. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Freak with it. Matthews covering. The pass to Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Here's Carpenter, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw missing. Jackson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Warriors also making a change. Freaks checked in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks it to Buford. He feeds it to Jackson. He dishes it to Freak. That's short off the rim.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It's West with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Personal foul.
What a stellar outing in this one for West. 12 points. He was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. Freak kicks to Buford. Pass to Freak. Six to shoot. From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Matthews, no one around him. They get it again. Pachulia.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one is no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Freak dishes to Jackson. Now here's Freak. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. West can't hit.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
It's Williams with the drive. And here's Matthews for the three. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Freak. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Freak's got 10 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And now Buford pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
The kick out to Matthews. Nobody near Williams. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Out to the right wing. Barnes passes to Jackson. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 53.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And stolen by Buford. Matthews against Barnes. Now Freak. Jackson in the corner. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. And that one's good.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Freak with it. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Pachulia. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Freak. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Grant, that's good.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. This one for 3. It's rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
From deep three-point range, from deep. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, get on Williams.
Outside Williams, dishes it to Matthews. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Good win.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space. And the shots that we like to take, it was really team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, illustrious.